Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how I got this cute little finger coil curly hairstyle. To be perfectly honest, I do like my hair like this. The only thing is it takes too long, but I decided to go ahead and give it a try and film it. So thank you so much for watching this video, and give it a thumbs up, give it a like, leave me a comment down below. Tell me if you like this hairstyle, tell me if it's something you're willing to try or what you would do differently. Thank you so much for watching, and let's get into the video. Okay, here I'm starting out with washed and deep conditioned hair. I am going to be adding some water because it's a little dried out. Next thing I'm going to be adding is my leave-in conditioner, and this is from the Jane Carter brand. Just going to apply that all over my hair. Then I'm also going to detangle. My hair is actually already mostly detangled from when I washed it. As you can see, the comb is going through it quite easily. I'll be adding some coconut oil, because the gel I'm going to be using to achieve the finger coil, it tends to be very stiff, and I don't like my hair really stiff. So I'm adding the coconut oil just to kind of temper the gel, the effects of the curling gel. And I'm just applying that all over. Alright, so I'll be doing the coils in small sections. I'm using the Curls Unleashed from the ORS brand. And I'm starting from the back, and I'll just be showing you how I do the coils. I'm going to be slowing it down in a bit to show you. Here we go. So you're basically wrapping the hair around your finger. I guess you can say your pointer finger. And I'm doing these sections a bit smaller in the back. And the hair in the back of my head is so light and fine. It doesn't curl as easily as the rest of my my head. So you can see how I achieve the coils. There is a little close-up, and you can see it's not really curling much because, like I said, that area of my the hair in that area of my head is so light, it doesn't respond immediately to product. It doesn't really form quickly. So after a while, and when it's dry, you will see that it curls up even better. So there you go. I'm actually just going to keep doing this to the rest of my head until it's completely done. You can kind of see the coil starting to take shape. Alright, so I've gotten about halfway, or maybe 3/4 of the way with the coils, and I'm going to be slowing it down once more to show you. Here you can see I'm doing bigger sections, and I'm using 2 fingers to do it now because using my pointer finger alone, the hair tends to get tangled around 1 finger. When I use 2 fingers, for me it's just easier that way. So what you're trying to do is to create a tight coil, so you spend more time actually trying to create the coil. So there you go. You can see that I've created, in my opinion, what I would consider a tight coil. And you can see what I've done. Like I said, those sections were bigger than what I did at the back. Here I'm onto the last coil on my head. That's the very last one. And this process didn't take me very long, to be honest. This part of the process. So that's it. And that's the back. Looking very sparse around the back, but yeah. That's how it looks, and I'm just gonna allow this to dry till the next day. So it's been dried overnight. You can see how tight the coils are, and the shrinkage is so real here, but it's all dry, and now we're gonna have to separate them. And I'll be using the ORS humidity control serum, and I'll just be applying that all over to kind of how should I say, moisten the coils. And you want to separate them very carefully, especially at the end, so it doesn't get frizzy. And while excuse me, while you are separating them, you want to recoil the smaller sections in the direction which you had coiled them in the first place, so it holds its shape. So there you go. It's okay. Here I'm slowing it down a bit just to show you. So I'm really just recoiling it in the same direction that I had finger coiled it when it was wet. And there it goes. That's pretty much how the entire thing is going to look when I'm done. So let's just go ahead and do that. So now that I'm all done, and that was a task and a half, it was just so much. Yeah, all the coils have been separated, and I think it's very defined. I don't have a lot of frizz, and I'm quite pleased with that. The first time I used that gel, my hair was so crunchy and frizzy. So yeah. So now that I'm done with that, I'm going to be applying some edge control. And I'm not a huge fan of this edge control, so I actually went in with the Lusty edge control on the other side of my head. The edge control I got from the Dollar Tree. I actually like that edge control better. That's what I'm using now. I'm not sure if you can actually tell the difference from the video, but it worked better than the Murray's that I started with initially. And now I'm just trying to fluff it out to give it some body. I'm not trying to do too much because I don't want it to frizz. My hair frizzes very easily, and I don't want it to frizz on day 1. Day 2, day 3, thereabouts usually looks better with this particular hairstyle. Also with my wash and goes. So while I am going to frizz it, pick my roots and whatever, I'm not going to do too much. I'm not going to play with it too much because I really don't want to have it all frizzed out on the first day. So we're just going to keep doing that, give it a little shake to kind of loosen it up a bit. And I'm just going to pin that little area back a bit. Now here you could use some hair jewelry, or you can use those colored hairpins to kind of give it a little something. I didn't have any, so I just used what I had. And yeah, you just keep doing what you need to do to get the desired look that you want. And that's pretty much what it looks like. I'm actually really pleased with how it turned out. I think looking back at the video now, I think it definitely could use a bit more body. It's a bit flat, but like I said, you could do it the way you want it. I wish it was a bit bigger, a little fluffier, but yeah, that's how the back looks. And yeah. Alrighty guys, so this is the final look. I hope you enjoyed this video. I I think I like it. I think it turned out pretty cute. I've done this hairstyle several times before, but I don't do it very often. It just takes too long. But anyway, I really do hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.